Hi, this is our first day of waking up in our Airbnb here close to Wales. I slept a lot better, but the dogs still woke me up at 6 a.m. So that was fine. I did some stretches this morning and I read a bit while the dogs played. And then we went to Pets at Home again, where Naya and Pomelu also went in this time. They were very happy, especially to see all the little guinea pigs and rabbits and everything, but they behaved pretty well. I got some tennis balls for them, bouncy balls. They already got a bunch of toys yesterday when I just went with Twix to the Pets at Home. So Naya got herself a little rat, and then I got a squeaky dinosaur for Twix, and then a very big octopus for Pommy or all of them to play with. I also got a little carrot for Pancake because he has the harness with the carrots on, and then a new harness for Twix from Coco Pup. So I was very pleased with the haul. And of course, I also went to get them some food. So I don't really know the brand, but it seems to be slow cooked and complete. So it was a bit the closest I could find to their diet at home of barf. So this is one with turkey, one with duck, lamb, and salmon and chicken. Should be enough until we go to the Lake District. And I also bought some stuff for myself. I'm a vegetarian, so I wanted to give you a little house tour of our Airbnb. So here you have the garden, which is really big, and it's very nice because it has lots of daffodils, magnolia tree. I really love it. There's plenty of space. Then the flat is also quite spacious. So this is actually like the little garden house that's attached to the main house. I like that it's quite open plan and with lots of light. So there's a little dining area, and then you have the living room with some books, TV, and so on. And here is a back door that also goes to the garden. So the dogs would have plenty of space to run around, and they do, but I can't let them off leash because there's plenty of bunnies and squirrels, which is really lovely to look at. But it also means that I can't let Naya off leash because she's just constantly sniffing and trying to find some critters. And yeah, I let Pommy off leash a bit and he was fine, but I would rather not risk it. I also don't think that the owner would appreciate his squirrels getting scared away. So I'll just play with this little squirrel here. Oh, she's really loving the octopus. So then the couch here, I took away the back pillows and the smaller pillows, and I put a blanket of voided that I always take with me when I'm traveling. So I take some blankets to put on the couch, and then I also have a dog blanket that is laying on the floor, just so that they wouldn't put too much hair and mud on the couch. I always clean when I leave as well, but I would prefer to have to do a minimum of cleaning when I leave. So here we have the kitchen, very well equipped and everything. It's nice. And then the bathroom. So my favorite item, the shower. So yeah, very happy about that. And then here we have the bedroom. Nice bed, very soft bed. Some really nice views on the garden. So very lovely to wake up to this. Tricks. And then a bit of like an office room that is also a closet and where I put the pillows and some cleaning gear. So really lovely Airbnb. And then we're gonna go for a nice walk or a hike with an old friend of mine, my ex-neighbor. We had an amazing, lovely walk in the Welsh countryside. We walked through the fields and the forest. The dogs enjoyed it so much, and I as well. I think it has been forever since we walked in a forest. Definitely for Naya and Pomelo, it had been a very long time since we don't really have these types of forests in Andalusia. And I think it's something they miss about Belgium. And that's one of the few things I do miss as well. Even though I must say that here it is way more beautiful. So there were lots of animals, lots of geese and ducks and squirrels that Naya loves to chase. So it was really lovely. We did a 2.5 hour walk today, and tomorrow we will go into the mountains of Wales. So I can't wait for that. Then we got back to our lovely Airbnb, and all those daffodils everywhere around me, they always remind me of this scene in Shrek where Hook is like, I grow daffodils. So don't know if you remember that scene, but that's what it always reminds me of. And then in the evening, I made some dinner, but I burned my vegetarian sausages because I was so mesmerized by a squirrel in the garden. So we have lots of squirrels here, and I love watching them because it's also been forever since I've seen squirrels. So yeah, it was really lovely, and Twix also loves watching them through the window. You can tell that it was a good walk because they have all three just been sleeping all night. So relaxed. Look at these snoozeroonies. Time for bed.